Is XRP a security or not? This is the billion-dollar question at the heart of the Ripple and SEC lawsuit. Since late 2020, Ripple Labs has been embroiled in a contentious legal dispute with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, a battle centered around the very nature of its token, XRP. The stakes couldn't be higher, and the outcome could have far-reaching implications for the wider crypto industry. In the next few minutes, we'll take a deep dive into this unprecedented legal battle. Our story begins on December 22, 2020, when the SEC filed a lawsuit against Ripple Labs. The Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, accused Ripple Labs and two of its executives of conducting a $1.3 billion unregistered securities offering with their XRP token. Ripple Labs did not take these accusations lying down. The company quickly responded, vehemently denying the SEC's claims. They argued that the XRP token is not a security but rather a medium of exchange used for international and domestic transactions. This response marked the beginning of a legal battle that continues to this day. As we moved into the new year, January 2021 saw Ripple filing a Freedom of Information Act request with the SEC. They sought to find out why Bitcoin and Ethereum had been declared as non-securities. The company argued that XRP was no different from these cryptocurrencies and thus should be treated the same. Fast forward to April 2021. The legal battle heated up as the SEC sought to access Ripple's legal communications regarding the status of XRP. Ripple opposed this move, invoking attorney-client privilege, and the court upheld their objection. Then came a significant turning point in the case in May 2021. The judge granted Ripple's motion to compel the SEC to produce documents related to Bitcoin and Ethereum status. Ripple hoped that these documents would prove XRP's similarity to these two cryptocurrencies, thereby strengthening their argument that XRP is not a security. In the following months, the case saw several ups and downs. From the SEC accusing Ripple of harassment, to Ripple scoring a win by being granted access to the SEC's internal discussion on cryptocurrencies, the battle was far from over. By December 2021, a year after the initiation of the lawsuit, the case was still ongoing with no clear end in sight. Both parties stuck to their guns, with Ripple continuing to assert that XRP is not a security and the SEC maintaining its stance that it is. The new year, 2023, didn't bring a resolution either. The case continued to unfold with more legal back and forths between Ripple and the SEC. The legal proceedings have been riddled with complexities, making it difficult to predict the outcome. As we move into 2024, the legal battle is still raging. The outcome of this lawsuit will have significant implications on the cryptocurrency industry, potentially shaping how cryptocurrencies are classified and regulated in the future. And so, here we are still awaiting the final verdict. The question remains, is XRP a security, or is it not? The answer to this question will not only determine the fate of Ripple but also set a precedent for the entire crypto industry. That brings us up to the present day, where the legal battle is still raging. And so, the watch continues, with the world waiting to see how this landmark case will conclude. Ripple Labs has not taken this lawsuit lying down. It's not a company to shy away from a fight, particularly one that it believes in so strongly. Ripple's counter-arguments have been as robust as they are compelling. At the heart of their defense is a fundamental disagreement with the SEC's interpretation of the Howey test. Remember that the Howey test is what the SEC uses to determine whether an asset is a security. Ripple argues that the SEC has been biased in its application of this test, particularly with regards to XRP. Ripple contends that XRP is not a security but a digital asset. A security by definition is sold with the expectation of profits derived from the efforts of others. Ripple asserts that XRP does not meet this criterion. Instead, it is a tool used for faster, more efficient cross-border transactions. This, Ripple argues, distances XRP from the traditional concept of a security. Moreover, Ripple has also taken issue with the SEC's inconsistency. The company points out that while the SEC has classified Bitcoin and Ethereum, two of the largest cryptocurrencies by market cap, as non-securities, it has inexplicably classified XRP as a security. Ripple argues that this inconsistency is a clear indication of bias. The company has also brought into question the SEC's understanding of the cryptocurrency space. Ripple contends that the SEC's failure to recognize the unique nature and functionality of cryptocurrencies has led to a misguided lawsuit. But perhaps the most significant part of Ripple's defense is its assertion that the SEC's lawsuit has caused immeasurable harm. Ripple points out that the SEC's actions have led to an exodus of XRP from major crypto exchanges, causing a significant drop in XRP's value and harming countless XRP holders worldwide. Ripple's defense is strong, but will it be enough to win the case? The answer to that question will have far-reaching implications not just for Ripple and XRP, but for the entire cryptocurrency space. The outcome of this lawsuit will undoubtedly have far-reaching implications in the crypto space. Let's take a moment to explore the potential impacts of the lawsuit's outcome on both Ripple and the wider cryptocurrency industry. Firstly, if Ripple emerges victorious, this could be a game-changer for the crypto world. It would mean that the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, has failed to prove that Ripple's XRP token is a security, which could seriously undermine the regulatory body's credibility. This could embolden other cryptocurrency companies who may feel empowered to resist the SEC's attempts to classify their tokens as securities. Ripple's win could also inspire a fresh wave of innovation in the cryptocurrency space. With the threat of SEC litigation diminished, more companies might be willing to experiment with new token models and blockchain technologies. This could lead to an influx of new ideas and products, ultimately benefiting consumers and investors. Moreover, a win for Ripple could potentially lead to a re-evaluation of the Howey test, the current standard used by the SEC to determine whether a cryptocurrency is a security. If Ripple successfully argues that the Howey test is outdated and unsuitable for modern digital assets, it could force a rethink of how securities are defined and regulated in the age of blockchain. Now let's consider the flip side. If the SEC wins the lawsuit, the effects could be equally transformative, but in a very different way. A victory for the SEC would affirm its authority to regulate cryptocurrencies as securities. This could lead to a significant shift in the operations of crypto firms, as they would need to comply with a new set of registration rules applicable to securities. It could also deter new entrants from entering the crypto space, as the regulatory landscape would become more complex and costly to navigate. Moreover, a win for the SEC could have a chilling effect on the cryptocurrency market. Investors might become more cautious, leading to decreased investment and slower growth in the sector. It could also lead to a consolidation in the industry, as smaller players may struggle to comply with the new regulations and opt to exit the market or merge with larger entities. And let's not forget about Ripple itself. If the SEC wins, Ripple could face significant financial penalties and may be required to change its business model. This could have a profound impact on the company's future and the value of the XRP token. Regardless of the outcome, this case will set a precedent for the future of cryptocurrencies. It's a pivotal moment in the evolution of the crypto space, and its effects will be felt for years to come. Stay tuned as we continue to follow this landmark case. So, where does that leave us? Well, we've journeyed through the timeline of the ongoing legal battle between Ripple Labs and the Securities and Exchange Commission. We've seen the SEC's allegations that Ripple traded over $1 billion worth of their XRP token as an unregistered security, and we've delved into Ripple's counter-arguments, asserting the Commission's bias in their assessment. We've also explored the SEC's use of the Howey test, a legacy from the 1946 Supreme Court ruling to classify cryptocurrencies as securities. And Ripple, unlike many companies before it, has chosen not to settle, but to fight, setting the stage for a landmark case. The potential implications of this lawsuit are significant. If Ripple emerges victorious, the SEC could face a blow to its credibility, potentially emboldening other crypto-based companies to challenge its authority. However, if the SEC triumphs, it could revolutionize the operation of crypto firms, enforcing a wave of new registration rules for securities. In this tug-of-war, the stakes are high, and the outcome will undeniably have far-reaching implications in the crypto space. As we wait for the final verdict, the crypto world watches with bated breath. This is a landmark case that will shape the future of digital currencies, and its implications will be felt for years to come.